Comedian and mule appreciator, John Mulaney, everybody.
Like a Rolling Stone, I turned to him and I said, please, all right?
Okay. Pete Davidson's friend.
Excuse me?
Here's how easy it was to get away with bank robbery back in the 30s. As long as you weren't still there when the police arrived, you had a 99% chance of getting away with it. It was really easy to get away with murder before they knew about DNA. It was ridiculously easy. Like, what was even going on back then? What was a murder investigation like in 1935? One cop would just walk in and be like, "Detective, we found a pool of the killer's blood in that hallway." And he would just be like, gross. Mop it up. I hope you can read pink on purple, as that is the layout we have chosen. I travel alone sometimes, and I'll put up with anything. Like I'll book a ticket on some garbage airline. I don't want to name an actual airline, so let's just make one up. Let's call it like Delta Airlines. So I'll book a ticket on Delta Airlines. And I'll show up at the airport, and I go, "Can I get on the plane now, please?" And they go, "No, it's delayed 9 hours." Sometimes people would say, "What do you think you're doing?" But that just meant stop. And they go, "You're a little fat girl, aren't you?" And I go, "No." And they go, "Say it!" And I go, "I'm a little fat girl." I love Law & Order because it's the same episode every single time.
So you sit up straight and you breathe, and this helps you stay in the moment. Don't bother. The moment is mediocre at best.
The detectives will show up with all these serious questions, and this guy is just like, "Tony Ramirez? Yeah, I remember him."
You have a movie theater in your brain that plays fake arguments that you win. I was walking downtown today. I was on West 12th Street. I was downtown. I was walking towards this guy. He's walking towards me. He's on his cell phone. We're both downtown. We're on West 12th. As he walks past me, I hear him say, "No, I can't meet right now. I'm way uptown." And then he looked at me and he winked and he kept walking.
I get very nervous all the time. Not even about like major life things, just like about in everyday situations. Like, this is my regular speaking voice, but if I'm in a public bathroom and someone knocks too suddenly on the stall door, I go into a whole different speaking voice, which is, "Hey, someone's in here! Someone's in here!" When I would watch an action movie, I would identify with the action hero who's trying to help people. Now when I watch an action movie, I only identify with like the side characters who are off in the corner rolling their eyes. The ones that are like, "Spider-Man," like those types. They hack in and then they send like a weird spam link to everyone in your address book. So I basically sent a spam link to everyone I know, which was kind of nice because I don't keep in touch with people. So that's my bit for the year. That is my Christmas card as far as I'm concerned. You know how I'm filled with rage?
I zone out constantly. Have you ever zoned out for a few minutes? I've been zoned out since 2014. All day long, I wander into traffic, walking like Charlie Chaplin, listening to a podcast while thinking about a different podcast. Have you ever just been sitting there thinking about something for like 20, 25 minutes, and all of a sudden you're like, "Oh my God, I'm driving," and you remember? You're like, "I'm going 75 miles an hour. I have been for a while. I could have changed so many lives.